5 months when he taught me the song, so I'm going to teach it over to you guys. Real easy, call and response. Okay, we'll get it together. I'll sing a part, then you sing a part, and then we'll put it all together, and I'll tell you what it means at the end, okay? Okay, here we go. Does everybody have something to drink? Is that yes? Is everybody prepared for this? This is important. This is serious importance. You can't do a toast without having something wrong. Yeah, you can. All right. Here we go. Are you ready? Vi skål till vårs vänner. Och dem som vi känner. Och dem som vi icke känner. Dem skålar vi med. One more time, I'll tell you what it means. To those that we know, I'd like to say cheers. To those who I don't know, I want to say cheers to you guys too. And I just made a new friend. That's how they are in Denmark. And that's why we know, that's one of the reasons we know, the Danish are better than this. We know that for a fact. They are better than this. We know it. They're big-hearted people. They're progressive people. And I have to believe in my heart that when they learn what their company is doing to our home, they'll say no. In fact, they might say something like this. Vi siger, nej tak. Vi siger, nej tak. That's what I am talking about. Great job.
Did you know that on Friday, just this past Friday, the Secretary of the Department of Environmental Protection authorized the stormwater construction permit for the Mountaineer gas pipeline to Rockwool? Are you happy with the fact that they did that without a public hearing? Do you feel like your voices have been heard? No! Is the state looking out for your best interests? No! Let's do something about that. Jefferson County Vision has filed 5 lawsuits. We also filed an action against the Public Service Commission.
Alright, I'm not very good at public speaking. If I fall over top of these words or I mispronounce them, you all just go on with it. Because I know 2 languages. One's English, the other one's West Virginian. Yeah! And I'm going to turn my West Virginian loose on this escalation. Okay, we the people of Jefferson County, West Virginia, in solidarity with our neighbors in the Eastern Panhandle, Maryland, Virginia, with deeply held beliefs in the principles of democracy that require our concluding factory planned in our community and brought here against our will. An undeniable majority of our people reject this project. Our consent was not sought and has not been granted. In every available venue, we have resisted our opposition. Our local, state, federal governments have ignored our pleas and continue to put the interest of a foreign corporation above the health, happiness, prosperity, and will of our people. Instead of representing us, our public officials bow to Rockwool. And Rockwool refuses to leave us in peace. No more! No more! No more! moral struggles to the next stage of our resistance. If we are true to our conscience and the American values we hold dear, we cannot wait any longer. The time has come to marshal our collective economical, social, physical power to nonviolent force Rockwool to abandon this project. Today, we announce the escalation, a massive non-resistance, non-violent, that will continue to grow until Rockwool abandons plans for a factory in Jefferson County and adopts commitments that would prevent serious dangers to the environment and public health from any future facilities, avoid public conflict around what they are cited. The escalation will be built on 3 major fronts: boycott and direct action to prevent construction. Yeah, people. Whoop, whoop. Boycott. We launched today a boycott of Rockwool products in every market around the world. Our boycott targets distributors, architects, and end users to prevent the purchasing of specifications of Rockwool products in the building trades. We draw inspiration from great effects in history, like the American revolutionaries boycotted a British king. And we will bring our demands wherever necessary, from Home Depot stores to the American Institute of Architects and the U.S. Green Building Council that provides LEED certifications. Boycott, people. We will boycott them. And dangerous development practices. Can I get a whoop on that one? All right. Direct action to prevent construction. Get it. Direct action to prevent construction. We pledge that if Rockwool does not abandon their plans for a factory in Jefferson County, West Virginia, we will undertake sustained mass, nonviolent, moral direct action to prevent its construction. Yes, we will. Yes. We will organize our communities and allies from across the country and occupied their factories with set-down strikes. The farm workers led by Cesar Chavez and Dolores Huerta. The Memphis sanitation workers who organized for a living wage. The courageous students who endured and ended segregation by refusing to give up their seat at lunch counters. In the face of abuse and intimidation and so many others who have forged progress in America, we understand that we must sometimes peacefully place our bodies in the way of those who would harm us, our land, and our families. If Rockwool insists on disregarding our lives and our voices by proceeding to build this factory, they will face prolonged civil disobedience and global attention to mass arrest. They will have to show the world in a dramatic, unmistakable manner the ugly
So, stick around. Thank you, brother. How's everybody doing? Hey guys, are our friends from Denmark still here tonight? Has anybody seen them? They left. No, they gone? That's okay. Because you know what you're going to do tonight? You're gonna sing together. Y'all ready to sing? Yeah. All right, I'm gonna start y'all. Here we go. It's gonna be happy birthday. So here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. I gotcha. Sorry. It's the 2nd of April. Do you know whose birthday it is today? Yours. Hans Christian Andersen. I am not kidding you. Yes, it's Hans Christian Andersen's birthday today. So we want to thank Christian Andersen. How many of you learned about Hans Christian Andersen? Yes. Do you remember Thumbelina? Do you remember Danny Kaye, who actually played Hans? I'm old. Okay, yeah, he did that. You know what else we learned about Denmark when I was in high school? We learned that the Danish people did something really important. They actually got every Jewish person out of Denmark during the Second World War and got them across to Sweden and saved them from the Holocaust. These are proud people. They are good people. When I got to college, do you know what we learned about the Danish people? When I got to college, we read Beowulf. When you read Beowulf, you may have thought he was actually English because we think of that as being like Old English. Beowulf was Danish. But Beowulf was fighting an ugly monster right here in Jefferson County. Let me tell you, these Danish people, they're not bad people. They're good people. And we're calling on all of our Danish friends tonight to live up to their reputation of being green people, of being kind people, of being good neighbors. They have come into our community and they have given up their heritage. They are asking us to give up our heritage so that people in Denmark can make money.
That's right.
The only reason these people are coming here is that so people can make money. The Danish people are not bad people. And tonight I beg the people of Denmark to think about their heritage and to think about what Danish people mean to the United States. We came to your defense one time. You needed all. And tonight we are coming to you, Denmark, and we are begging for your help. These are dark days in the United States. There are forces at work in the United States that would pollute our air, that would pollute our water, that would make the EPA nothing but a shadow of its former self. And today we are begging the Danish people to come to our aid. We know you are our friends. We know you are our neighbors. We mean you no harm. But we tell you we need your help tonight. We need your help tonight. I'm also telling you tonight, those of you that are here in Jefferson County, a lot of folks come to me and they say, Sean, what's going to happen? Is it going to be okay? Well, I'll tell you what, folks, I'm very hopeful tonight. Do you look around you tonight? Do you see the people that are here tonight who are willing to fight for you? Have you met neighbors who are willing, even if they who are willing to go to Washington, D.C. and get arrested for you? Have you met the people who are willing to get online every day to do the kind of research that Jennifer King is doing, to organize people like Susan Pipes is doing, to take lawsuits out like Billy is doing? Have you met the kind of people you live next to? You have no reason to despair. I'm telling you what, there are people in this room. There are people in this room who know what is going to happen. There are people in this room who know that we will prevail.
That's right.
And I beg you tonight to not dwell in a swamp of despair. Do not go home tonight and refuse to sleep. Do not wake up at 3 in the morning and wonder whether or not you're going to be able to open your windows at night or whether you're going to get cancer. Because this is already a victory. We are on its way at the top of the mountain. If you have the vision to look up there, hope is on its way. We are in charge of this situation. We will not give up. If my body is in front of a bulldozer, my body will be there. If I have to go and do group intends to do the same thing. This is our land, this is our water, this is our air, and I will not allow you to get sick because somebody across the water wants to get rich. I know that you are behind me. We are all together in this. And it doesn't matter if it's a lawsuit or the Board of Education or if it's us standing in front of something. This thing is going down.
And I have never been prouder to both be a part of and a representative of this group of people. You are amazing. You are. I want to echo the many speakers tonight who said basically the line is drawn here. The line is drawn here. I didn't know what Sharon was going to say, but I knew that this is where it's going to stop. And I can tell you from doing the hundreds of FOIAs and reading the thousands of documents that this deal was struck in Charleston long before any of us knew anything that was going on. And that they thought that we were just going to roll over, look the other way, and go on with business as usual. Well, they were wrong. They haven't met the people of Jefferson County. And the people of Jefferson County have put their foot down and said the line. Absolutely. And I can tell you, having represented groups all over the country for my entire career, that I have never seen such spirit. I have never seen such commitment. I have never seen such a group of people that ranges from the little ones we've seen dancing on the floor wearing their Rockwool shirts to the people who can barely walk like me, and those older who pray for us, who write poems for us, who sing with us, who stand with us. And every single one of you and every single thing you do, whether it's babysit for somebody, whether it's take a drink or a bottle of water to people who are doing the petition, whether it's driving up a hot cup of coffee, every bit of that makes a difference. Whatever you can do and whatever needs to be done. Because I can tell you from with my lawyer's hat on, that this is just the beginning. There is a mood inevitable that this is going to come, so just get over it. No way. It is not inevitable. There is a $10 billion nuclear plant that was built, loaded with fuel, ready to operate outside of New York City, Shore Nuclear Plant. It was licensed. It was approved. It had every license in the world that it had the right to operate, but the people around it in New York City said, you can't evacuate New York City. If there's a meltdown, we are not going to let you operate. So don't let anybody convince you to give up. Stand up, fight, go to every meeting, hold every public official accountable for the bravery that they've got the guts. Make them give you the guts to do their job. And if they don't, vote them out. It may take us a decade to replace all of the for every position. And it's going to take that, and it's going to take a decade to make sure we can protect the county and keep it the way we want. But for right now, they're every single heavy industry that's looking at Jefferson County and considering it with Deloitte Touche is like, no way are we going back there. So, thank you. Thank everybody for everything they're doing. Nobody's got your back. My current issue is the signs. Nancy said, I'm going to get a fine for having a sign. Having signs is your constitutional right. Online, you'll be able to see them when you get home. If they dare to give anybody a ticket, call us up. We'll be first in line.
Okay, we're fighting for Jefferson County, but we're fighting for West Virginia. They have shit on West Virginia for too long. Are the kids? Are there still kids in the house? Okay. Sorry, cover your ears. The state didn't know who they were fucking with. They poked a hornet's nest in Jefferson County. They didn't know. We can't go back. We're fighting for West Virginia. And the only thing that we can say to Southern West Virginia, sorry, we're late to the fight, but we're here now. No more are they gonna shit on us. They've done it for too long. So, stand your ground, support your neighbor. Do your research, yeah. Susan, where is she? Susan Pipes, calling you. But we're in this for the long haul. You know that, right? We are. We've got some time. We have to fight this. So, thank you.
Hi. I want to let you know that I see you. Sharon, I see you. I see you. And if you want to know why I say I see you, Morgan is gone, right? I'm so sad. Morgan did something that was so very, very special to me and a lot of the ladies last week in D.C. We were in handcuffs, and she walked around and said, Susan, I see you. It was a community that stood together. We keep hearing, our voices don't matter. Do you believe that one voice matters?
Yes.
One voice? One voice matters? Does it? If you believe that, have you seen Sharon's video from when she went to New York? So do you believe that one voice made a difference? Do you believe that her voice made a difference? It did, because you know where that voice went? All the way to where? It went to Denmark. One voice makes a big difference. When every voice joins together, it builds a community. And we've become a community, so when you turn next to somebody, you may not know them, but I see you. I love you. I love you, Shay. I see you. I see you.
I see
And
you.
I love you all so much. Thank you for supporting your community. And I will say this. Thank you for generous donations. And if you have $1, or if you have $5, or 15, buy yourself a Rockwool, and no Rockwool, toxic Rockwool shirt, because we do need some funds for Jefferson County Vision for Legal, because we need to fight them. So please buy one, because we need to get some money in the kitty. And guess what? We also need to get some money, because what is going to happen? Sharon.
I'm going to dance.
Wow, you're going to dance free?
But that's free. It's the game up. Oh, you're going to be a fine time. This is the first beer I've had in 10 years. I'm not an alcoholic. I just gave it up many years ago. But I tell you what, it's sweet tonight.
All right, no, what I really want everybody to do is to move over in front of the big screen, because we're going to do something really fun. So we've all been really, really frustrated until very recently with the fact that nobody was covering this correctly. Everybody was talking about all the wrong things. Like this morning, it was discovered that our Secretary of the Department of Environmental Protection very quietly signed all the permits to extend the natural gas pipeline without the hearing, without due process, without our consent. So we are going to escalate, and Sharon talked about how we're going to escalate. We're also using our modern media for days with a crowdfunding campaign so that we can tell our own story in every channel possible. So Todd, where's Todd? Hey Todd, can you go and I'm going to start that over, and if we can crank up the sound on the video. Everybody should watch this, because Sharon and Grant and Leah and Catherine and Kendra were such rock stars, particularly Kendra with her live, her Facebook Live. So we're going to take all of that, we're going to take all your talent, all of the Sean and all of the Jay and the Susan and the Jan and the Benita and the Stuart and Chris and everybody we have here, and we're going to put this together into